All right, my name is OG, Original E-Man, the original Easy E.
Big Roscoe, Westside Geer Gang, also known as Juju. My mother is from Chicago and my father is from Belize. And we moved here in 1971.
My story is from the beginning, and I moved from the West Jefferson area of Jefferson and Western, where gangs had already started. And I have friends and family in that area that go further back to the east side, to wherever all the gangs had started. So by the time it reached to our neighborhood in '78 is when it first started. There was only a bunch of square neighborhood kids that hung out on the porch.
Yeah.
And we, in 1978, we had one of the original, we call him Big O, and he said he's going to call us the Geer Gang.
Where does the 2 times come from?
Talk about it.
Okay, well, that's what it is. It was 2 guys starting the set. 2 G's, 2 guys, and 2 turned into 4 to 6 to 8. And about the time we got to 12, this guy was here. When we got to 12, everybody knew that you watch each other's back as 2s. So that's what 2 is. You deuce it out. You don't go around hanging around with 3 people in the car and all that. You watch your homie back. If you and them going somewhere, you watch your homie back. You don't. It ain't no difference. It's still the same today. You watch. I got this guy back. I know him.
But that answer to that is we were tight with the West Boulevards, and they was also not gangsters, and they also had beef with the surrounding hoods. It's just us 2. And so whenever we came, it was just them and us. And so they were deuces, and we also became deuces like that also, you know.
So it has nothing to do with the double G's.
It do. It started with the double G's, the double G's. But as we double G's deuces, they was also deuces, and we just clicked like that, you know.
I was born and raised on the east side. Then my mom's moved over here like in '80.
So you're familiar with that 1983 article when the Playboys and Martins came on Carlin?
Yeah.
What was that about? What kicked that off?
They came to get what they wanted. And they got it.
But why then? What was going on between you guys to make them march down the street like that?
We was going back and forth. We was warring back and forth. But they came like early in the morning too, huh? They came. Yeah, it was like early. They hit the block kind of deep.
But what's the origin of the beef with the Playboys? Why you guys don't get along with Playboy? What kicked that off?
With the Marvins. We was going at it with the Marvins.
Just guilty by association?
Yeah, Marvins. You can look at them at the same. Marvin and PBGs, they always been locked in. They ain't never separated, no nothing. They just locked in like that. So if you beefing with one, you beefing with the other.
What's your first memory of 18th Streets in this area? When did they come over here, and where did they come from?
Oh, they been.
Were they here when you was coming back and forth visiting?
Yeah, they was here. They was here. They was here. We was actually cool with some of them. The clique, the original clique that they had, like the Smiley Drives, we was cool with them. When they started letting the rest of them motherfuckers come over here, that's when shit started getting wicked with us. You know, they'd walk through the hood, 18th Street hood, we like Geer hood, they get beat up. Then shit, a few times I guess it was, they decided they wasn't taking no more ass whoopers. And it kicked off.
It took a while to kick off though, right?
It took a while, yeah, because they started. The Jays pushed another clique towards this way. I believe it's Rancho. Pushed them towards this way. So the Rancho started trying to migrate with the Smiley Drive. So now you got the ones from downtown. They start coming over. Now you just had different little cliques. 18 start just coming. Smiley Drive never wanted no beef with the Gears. It's the other ones that wanted the beef.
My name is Tommy T-Top. Everybody know me in the streets as Lil T-Top. I've been in this intervention movement for over 20 years. Started off with a Hall of Fame football player, Jim Brown. Salute you. And that's really the nexus of really what got me on my journey to really go back in my community and become a part of the solution instead of the problem. Bo Taylor and Sleep came to my hood one day and hollered at me, man, and asked me to help put some ceasefire together on the west side of LA, man. And I went back to my G's, my homies, and spoke to them about what was going on. And my folks signed off on it, man. And we put something together revolutionary, man, on the west side, man. It's saved a lot of lives, man, through the process. But at some point, we got to realize, man, that nobody gonna save us but us from this nonsense that's going on in the communities, homie. Period. You know what I mean? We can continue to watch our people die at a alarming rate, at the vast majority. But at some point, man, who gonna stop this shit, man? So the same way I feel like individuals was following our lead on the negative, I feel like I had a little influence along with my comrades and my fellows to create a paradigm shift, man. And we did that.
How's that piece holding up so far in 2021?
To be honest with you, Gears, Schoolyard, Marvin, PBG, Mansfields, ain't no killings going on.
So the pink elephant in the room, if you're all about peace, and that's your new mission, we got a big old pink 18th Street looking us dead in the eyes. What's going on with that? If we're about peace, why not with them?
Well, again, we talking about politics. So when we talking about politics and individuals that proclaim they from a community and don't have the ability to stop something, then laws of the universe continue to align themselves, man. And it's this fine line even in intervention, because a lot of us can holler at our homies, but a lot of them on the flip side, they got to go through a protocol, bro. So a lot of times that shit don't work.
After the Craig Monson interview, my partner and I venture over to West Adams for the long-anticipated Geer Gang Crips interview.